Paul Morbid here of Morbid Team Entertainment and Bolex Repair Philippines. Welcome to a diagnosis on a Bolex Quickie Part 2. Here we're going to show you the main cause of a Bolex where the take-up spindle starts spinning erratically, stopping, and sometimes your film spilling out into the camera. So what's causing that is these gears here and the take-up spindle here. Let's take a closer look at it and we'll show you exactly what's going on. Okay, here's the problem, part of it, right at the tip of my toothpick. Right up under the spindle here for the take-up with my pencil eraser, and right up under my toothpick at the tip, under here, besides all the old grease and dirt, there is a spring washer, and it has lost its temper. All this needs to be removed, of course, dismantled, top and bottom, the spring washer cleaned and retempered or replaced because it's lost its torque. So when it spins, the take-up spindle is either going to lock up, it's going to spin a little bit and stop, or it's going to start slipping or moving fast, moving slow, that type of thing. That's all due to this dirty and worn out spring washer under here. Okay, if you look really close you can see it under there. Okay, it's the spring, so there's one part of it at the end of my toothpick there. Alright, so with that, on the bottom here, and this is the governor right here. So the take-up is closest to the governor, right? And what's happening here, this is bottom of the take-up spindle. As you can see, you've got gears. One here and one here. All right? And they're spring-loaded. I'll show you with my toothpick with these wires per here. 1 and 2, as the take-up spins. Alright, there's a belt that goes around here, your spring belt that goes around here. Alright, take-up is pulling. See how this gear right over here is doing its job because of the spring down there, and look how this one up here is not. It's stuck. Alright, so the take-up spins. You can see how the gear over there to my left is doing its job, but the one up top right here is not. That's another part of the issue, and that's how it operates. You can also see how the problem starts. By this gear not being able to do its job, the spring here has also lost its torque. It can't do its job and push this one down in there like that, this gear in there, along with the spring washer on the take-up. All this is going to have to be dismantled, cleaned with muriatic acid, and lubricated will need be. These springs will have to be replaced or reset, that type of thing. The most difficult part of this are these screws, getting them removed, getting all this dismantled. With a Bolex, you're working with 3 different types of metal here. Brass, metal screws, and essentially aluminum. And you got kind of one more, which is essentially die cast metal. Okay? These screws will freeze together even if they're not rusted. And that is the biggest issue, is getting these screws unfrozen from each other. So, get your Bolex in, send it off directly for a CLA. This is what causes that issue. Right there. Take up is spinning. One gear is doing its job, the other one's not. Push that in my thumb, see there? Get it to work because of this spring losing its ability and the torque to do its job. And again here with a take up spindle up top. Sometimes your film's going to want to spill out inside of here again, and right there you can probably see the washer at the end of my toothpick right there. Okay, so I hope this helps you out. At least you know the problem, the diagnosis. I'm fighting with this thing right now because I've simply got to dismantle all this stuff, and it is really not easy. No one's been in here before. I'm the only one since the time of its manufacture. Fun stuff. Do contact me at Bolex Repair Philippines FB page up top here. You can also email me at bolexrepairphilippines@gmail.com, and don't forget to click that subscribe button. Alright? Paul Morbid of Morbid Team Entertainment and Bolex Repair Philippines. Until next time, see ya!